Hey everyone, Nicole here, Fixed Beauty educator in BC. Today I wanted to talk to you about lash setups. So while we are all practicing from our living rooms right now and not in our actual lash setup, it is still important that when we're lashing, we are set up properly so that we're not hurting our bodies and that we're gaining the muscle movements that we need in order to succeed in the lash game. So a couple of things. I am set up here in my living room, obviously. So massage table. So my massage table I bought years ago, but it is a little bit heavier duty, so therefore it's just a little bit more expensive. So it does have quite a big top on it for of memory foam, which is comfortable for clients, as well as it does hold a bigger weight. And then if you look over here, I have actually taken off the leg support. It would be right here across here with screws in. I have taken that off and I can wheel myself underneath so that I'm actually sitting under my client. And that's just gonna help get super close and just be more ergonomic. So the second thing that I wanted to show you girls is, when you take this off, just make sure if you do have a cheaper bed, that you are supporting it up here or even one down at the base, so that your weight restriction is good enough for the clients that are going to be lying on your bed. The other thing is I'm a super big believer in investing in the proper lighting. So I do wear glasses when I lash, but my eyes aren't that terrible yet. But I still think it's super important to have good lighting. So I actually lash with two lights. And so this one is the newer ring light. This is the smaller one. It's not the bigger one. As you can see, I have it a little bit off to the side. And then I have the Glamcore, and this one is right over. And so it just gives really nice white light, and I'm able to see really, really well. And therefore my eyes don't get tired if I do a bunch of clients in a day. Or if I'm lashing at night, I can see these lashes really, really well. And I can see my depth perception is on point, and it is, so yes, lighting's super important. And then the chair I'm sitting on, this is not the chair that I'm using in my lash studio. This one is from Amazon. It's got a decent amount of padding on there. The big part that you do want for your stool is that it goes up and down, because you're wanting to adjust your stool instead of having to adjust your massage table every time. So let me just show you. Let me just get in my position that I would be lashing from. And so this is how you're going to want to lash your clients. I have this ergonomic lash pillow. This one has the foam at this side is a little bit less than the foam side. This one's about 1.5 inches, and this side is more like 3 inches, so that your client's head does sit at a tilt in there. And then you will scooch up super close to your client, and you're bending at the waist. So you're going to hover just above your client, and I use a curved tweezer for my isolating hand. And then I'll go in there and I'll make my fan. My fan, dip it in the glue, and move over to lash. And so to make sure that you guys are sitting at a careful and proper distance away from your client. Have somebody take a picture from the side so you're not overly hunching over or you're not awkwardly sitting. Just everything's in alignment as you lash. So if I wanted to get even closer to my client, I could. And again, this is super comfortable for me of a height. I'm super low, but I'm not gonna hurt my shoulders by hunching too far. I can see the lash line. If you guys are ever struggling, get your client to move back towards you. If you're finding you're like really reaching over, all you need to do, so say she was here and I'm like in here and I'm just really struggling because she's so far away from me and I'm craning my neck, just get her to cinch up towards you. And sometimes you'll have to play with that as you're lashing clients to make sure you are the right height, or maybe I have to come up for a certain section that I'm doing on her. But yeah, we just really want to make sure that we're not lashing like this, because when we're first learning to lash, we are holding things super tense and our muscles are doing things that they're not used to doing, so we just don't want to get hurt. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing great and that you are practicing every night during this isolation and you're just making the best out of this education you can. Okay, I will talk to you later. Have a good night.